We're live. It's live. What's up, guys? What's up, Mike? Mike was first, by the way. I'm sure Fish will be here soon to be first for real, though. Runman, what's up? Dave, Josh, Chase, Dale, Johnny. What's up, Johnny? Chase, again. I got the Twitch going today. We'll see how that goes. Since I'm at 4K now, I've not been doing Twitch just to be nice to my video card, but yeah, see how it goes. Sierra is hungover. Nice. I gotta be honest, I played games all night last night and drank many beers. Thankfully not hungover, but I played Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. It's like Vampire Survivors, but it's based on Deep Rock Galactic, which I never really got that much into. I played it a little bit. It was so much fun. I played it all day, like all night, all evening, till late at night. It's one of those one-handed games. Like, you can literally play it with just a controller with one stick only. Just like Vampire Survivors, if you guys are familiar. It's great, though. It's like $8 on Steam. It was amazing. What's up, Avison? Waiting on the New Zealand download. Yeah, the game was great, though. It's challenging and silly and fun, and yeah, it's kind of just what I needed. Normally, I'm playing something serious that requires a lot of just like a try-hard game like Tarkov or Dota or something like that. Anyway, we got a New Zealand flight plan today. I think you guys pretty often say, let's go to New Zealand, so this is one that I saw forever ago. I think this has been in the category for, or the catalog for years on World Tour flights. Oh, it's this one right here by ZK. New Zealand local series, Lord of the Rings filming locations. So we'll see if we can find these. I brought a bunch of photos up too, like these. So we will see if we see these. Supposedly this Marsh one was filmed in a parking lot, so I don't know if it flies us by a parking lot or what, but it has all these listed, like the fictional name and then the actual real world name of where it is. So I'll see if I can notice any of these. What am I being advertised? And there's some screenshots. Looks like our safe altitude's about 4,500 feet. And this guy down here commented, I don't know how long ago this was. Don't need to go fast. So today I'm in the Sting, aka the Sling. This is that FS Reborn plane. Like, the M500 is incredible, and I didn't realize that they made this. It's like a Sling S4, but they call it the Sting. Anyway, it's low and slow, ultralight. And it does have a G3X touch in it, but I don't have the beta, so we're just looking at the normal G3X touch in this case. It wouldn't work with the beta anyway because FS Reborn is going to have to modify it to work with the new one. Oh, right. I forgot. It has the 730 in the middle, or the 750 in the middle. Perfect. Well, I assume dead right here is the dead marshes. That's what I just saw over there. I want to fly this plane more. This is a plane that I love FS Reborn's M500 so much that I just want to, I want to get to use this plane more, but it's so slow and we're always doing like on air and stuff like that. I don't know. It's good for the group flights, I think. I think it's a good thing. Anyway, it's got this, oh wait, can I not open this? Open. There we go. It opens like that, which everybody loves. Does the DA40 open like that as well? DA42? You can see the dog. Actually, you can't see the dog here, can we? Maybe I have to turn it on. And what's interesting is, if you fly the M500, this looks very familiar. Pitot cover. Oh, that means it's on. That's kind of, okay. Green means it's good to fly, I guess. And then, oh yeah, there's wear and tear on this too. Oh, it's kind of awesome. I didn't realize it had wear and tear. And then we have maintenance, just like on the M500. So it's started up, so can't do the maintenance right now. All right, let me make sure my damage is turned off. What's up, Delta? Hey, Chris, what's going on? Happy Saturday, man. Let me check damage. I don't want to end the sim when I inevitably crash into something. All right, crash damage is off. Excellent. Clear canopy. Oh, clear canopy. It doesn't remove the glass, but this one has like a bluish tint to it. I'm gonna leave the tinted one on. Delta says had to go in early to help it work. Oh, I put the chat on in the corner. Oh, did I mess it up? I know I keep going back and forth on everything, you know? What can I do? It's a problem. Which server? USA West, Mike. And we are at NZMO, November Zulu, Mike Oscar. What is this airport? Monopori? And yeah, we're gonna fly around and look at, hopefully be able to match up pictures of locations of Lord of the Rings with the flight plan. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling it'll be difficult to see some of them, and they're not all named. Some of them are named. If I zoom in... Actually, does it not show the user waypoints? Oh, it's not showing them on the VFR map, but inside the GTN, here with the GTN 750, it's showing the names. So this one's called Dead. I don't know if this is DUP1. I think that's a regular fix. Most of these waypoints are not named. Fang. I think this is the forest. Fangor Forest. Maybe they are all named. Oh, I think they are. Nice. Okay, this is going to make it easier then. Well done by ZK on the flight plan then for naming them. It's really helpful. All right, let's get this tablet right. I don't see like a visible co-pilot setting in here. Maybe I missed it. Fuel and weight, can't change that. Use the 750, yes. Oh yeah, this has a parachute. I'm gonna have to try the parachute. Ballistic Rescue System, the BRS. All right, let's make sure our CDI is set to GPS, or sorry, OBS, or sorry, CDI, GPS down here before we get going. Turn OBS off. All right, looks like we're gonna take off and head to the west over the water first. We got a few waypoints, and then we're going up here to Andu. This represents the Anduin River, which eventually leads to those two giant statues from the movie that look like this. So we're gonna start on the river, and then eventually maybe we'll see this part. I assume this was filmed on location for the movie, but hopefully we'll see this part where the cliffs are like where there's this break in the between the mountains where the river goes through. We'll see how real it is or not. When I was reading these, yeah, they said one of them was filmed in a parking lot, so we'll see. Will the Kit Fox be quick enough? I think so. Yeah, this plane, the Sting S4 has a cruise of like a little over 100 knots, I think. Sling S4 cruise, they call it the Sting. The FS Reborn one's called the Sting. The Sting 4, yeah, the Sting 4 is like 130 knots-ish. But you can always use time acceleration, like fly whatever you want, use time acceleration. But yeah, anything in the low hundreds, between 100 and 150 should be good. And you know, we'll be doing some sightseeing, like flying around. I'll probably do active pause a bunch and move the drone camera around to take a look. A/B, you know, show the photo from the movie and show the show what we're seeing in the sim, just to look around and see if what we're seeing is accurate, you know. Hey Eddie, what's going on? First time with Kip and the gang. Well, welcome, dude. Yeah, we're in New Zealand right now. If you want to fly along, we're following this flight plan from worldtours.flight. The flight plan somewhere. It's just in the link in the video description. It's from World Tours. Here, I can put it in the Discord for you guys. Hold on one sec. I'll put it in the notifications. Okay, it's in the notifications channel in Discord if you're still there. I'll give you guys a minute if you want to download it. And import it into the world map. So it'll probably take you a few minutes. This is such a nice looking plane. It reminds me of like an SR-22 kind of, just how egg-like it is. Makes me wonder if Delta thinks it's ugly. Just gonna pick on Delta forever because he called the Vision Jet ugly. It's the future. Yeah, or you guys can just follow along. Like I'll be flying all the waypoints. But yeah, if you want it, I'll wait a couple more minutes here. The V-tail Bonanza. Wait, who's in the V-tail? Is that Mike? It is Mike. Yeah, V-tail Bonanza is so nice. The interior of this thing is so cool. Just how like vintagey it looks, like the wood paneling and stuff. This is actually one upside. It's like the only upside of it loading in like the whole plane model is I can go in and look inside other people's planes. As far as model matching and stuff like that goes. Yeah, the V-tail. Oh, Sierra, I don't have your name Blue yet. What you gotta tell me the numbers at the end of your name if you want to be Blue. I have the gold ones are plane types that I like, that I fly a lot. It's just a vain thing to have your name Blue. It just helps me personally when I'm flying around in the world. It's a selfish thing. So when I'm flying off stream, and that's why the plugin's so good. I think I mentioned the same thing on Thursday. You can see your friends more easily. All right, I think we've waited long enough. What's up, Amarchi? What's up, Kipper? I'm in the middle rebuilding my computer. i7 13700K 4070 Ti Super, the Giga Tomahawk 790. Is that a bit? I don't actually know the Intel chips very well, but 4090, dude, the 40 series is so good. Turn on that frame generation once you get flight sim going. Let's see. Do we use flaps for takeoff in this? I don't know. We'll try it without them. Looks like we got a little crosswind from the left on this runway. We're going to take off. We're going to make a turn to the left, out to the west, to the water, and then make our way up to from what the movies is, or what's in the movies called the Anduin River. I guess in real life it's the Wayu River. Anyway, we'll go that way. We'll try to play tour guide movie buff here. Oh, the ground handling. I can't wait for the ground handling. Just those improvements, like flying the Cessna 172 on the beta was very nice. All right, fixed gear on this guy. No flap takeoff was just fine. Hey, SNES, what's up? Soul says, ironically, I'm adding 16 terabytes of storage. What? For what? Wait, what's going... Why can't I... Whoa. What's going on with the... Is that the wind? Why is it so shaky? That's crazy. Soul is adding 16 terabytes of storage. I guess he's gonna just download all of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And by that I mean the entire world onto his personal PC, so he doesn't have to worry about loading anything. That's actually pretty smart. Look at what is the tail doing here? The tail's just wobbling like crazy. It's almost like the autopilot's trying to turn on or something. All right, pull the prop back into the green. Maybe that was why. Yeah, look at it. This thing gets into the yellow band at like 115 knots. Oh, you're a pro photographer. There you go. Oh yeah, I think you've mentioned that before. Yeah, those raw format files on a full frame DLSR or something, or however you shoot. I don't know if you shoot digital or I assume digital. But yeah, those you're shooting what, like 4 or 5 megabytes per photo or something like that. Maybe a little less than that. Multiple megabytes per photo, for sure. Yeah, I did photography just as a hobby. I did, you know, mess around with photography semi-seriously, but, you know, very much as a hobby. You know, like we do with Flight Sim, like, we can take it pretty seriously and still not have any, you know, like get really into the hobby in a serious way, but you're not going to be a professional. Not that you can be a professional flight simulator player. All right, I'm just circling around a minute until everybody gets up. Well, like 20 gig. 20 gigs? They're 20... What? No, they're not. Per photo? How? Oh, that was Sierra that said that. I was like, wait, I don't... The last time... Like, I have a Canon... I have like a 5D Mark II with a 50L lens on it. I've owned that camera with that lens combo for like over 10 years and love it. Yeah, RAW. Or if you do RAW plus JPEG. Well, that's cool, man. The advances in like NVMe drives and stuff like that, and like Apple's system on a chip, M1, M2, must be really good for that kind of work. All right, to the west we go. Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet. Okay, to Isengard. Whew. Had to get it out. Ooh, had to get it out. I think maybe the music needs to use it. Maybe we need to go to the cinematic music for today. I don't know. Amarchi says my rig will be, oh, Mediaplex server, nice. The Quiet Dark Bass Pro? Not sure what that is. You'll have a lot of storage, nice. I never got into like storing my own media or anything like that. I'm just a, I guess I'm kind of a corporate sucker. Like I've always, as soon as like iTunes allowed movies on it, I was like, I'm buying in. My whole movie library is on iTunes. And I think it was the right choice. I know some people like, you might not have good internet or you just want it physically there. Like I own it. I want it on my hard drive. I get that too. But what's actually been incredible over the years about having everything with Apple is that they've upgraded all of my movies to 4K HDR over time for $0. It's been incredible, actually. I'm a big fan. This song sounds more like I chose the fantasy one. This sounds more like sound like something from the Titanic or something. I would consider UKIP a professional sim pilot. Uh-oh. We'll just ignore all the crashes that happen then. Oh, the case? Dark Bass Pro? I'm not familiar with it. I have like the fractal Meshify case that everyone's bought. But my case is like 4 years old now. Haven't needed to replace it yet, which is good. Oh, this music's a little better. All right, so this is supposed to be the Anduin River. I don't really have a screenshot for this one, but supposedly, eventually, this river is going to connect with where we see those giant 2 statues from the movie. Let me get the Toby going. So this is supposed to be the Anduin River that they sailed up in their boats. Was it the Hobbits and Boromir sailing together? Or not sailing, you know, boating together? All right, I need to pull back on the throttle on this thing. Where I'm like overspeeding it and it's making it shake in crazy ways. What's up, Gary? I don't think we get to the statues part until later in the flight plan, but like this is part of that river, I guess. Hello, Mountain. The dog is good. We just played a lot, and she is sleeping next to the window in her bed. Tried to tire her out before the stream. And if I didn't do my job, we'll all know it shortly. We'll hear it. What's up, LA kids? 20 to 45 megabytes for most pro cameras. Oh, for RAW files? Man, I was way off then. I thought it was just a couple megabytes. It's the live weather. Change it to few clouds and the shaking stop. Okay. I also think it might be the FS Reborn because, like, in the M500, I think if you overspeed, it starts just, like, shaking it like crazy. All right, we gotta stop this music. This is just not working. I'm gonna go back to the normal playlist. It's not doing it for me. I'm flying out of the corner of my eye here. Alright, there we go. Okay, need to resist the urge to just follow the river, so... Looks like we need to go to the south now. Oh, this is dead marshes. Okay. So supposedly this is the part... So this is the dead marshes. This is the part that was, they said was actually filmed in a parking lot. I saw an article as I was looking for an image of it. They said it was filmed in a parking lot, but this does look kind of marshy here. Oh, raw photos are 20 to 40 megabytes. Yeah. Yeah, not gigabytes. Did I say gigabytes? Yeah, no, gigabytes would be insane. I don't know if they filmed it in a parking lot. This looks pretty marshy. Maybe the article was just full of it. I wonder if the creators of AccuSeason customized this area just for us Lord of the Rings nerds. Music sounds like a massage place. Yeah, we're going back to the normal playlist. I don't know, I'm pretty convinced. I think this could definitely be this. If they filmed it for real and not in a parking lot, this looks pretty good to me. Have I seen behind the scenes and the director commented? I think I have, yeah. It's been a really long time. I haven't, I know some people like rewatch Lord of the Rings like every year. I'm not one of those people. I'm more of a casual fan, you know? That's pretty crazy how it switches from like this nice green terrain and then bam, swamp. Alright, that was the dead marshes. Next is Fangorn Forest. I think we have to follow the, I think we might follow the river for a bit. Let's see. We're going northeast. Okay, we're going towards another river. I don't know if this is all part of the same river. Mike says I rewatch Lord of the Rings twice a month. Nice. I mean, it's so good. Dave says I bought AccuSeason the other day. It's the best, man. I think like VFR, AccuSeason's #1. IFR, Navigraph, #1. That's all you need. And if you're on PC, I would definitely recommend, if you fly low and slow a lot and VFR a lot, go get those free VFR. We love VFR mods on flightsim.to. They're really good. They add like smokestacks, and there's a power lines one as well. It's separate. I got them all linked on my site if you want to find the links. Oh, bye, Mountain. Mountain is not in the house right now. She's on a trip, and so I am watching the dog. Morgon's leading the way in the 172. Morgon sounds like a name out of the Lord of the Rings, so it's only appropriate. Dude, nice turnout today, man. What's up, everybody? Lord of the Rings fans, unite. All right, yeah, there's a river up here that we're going to follow to the north. That goes to waypoint 10. We follow the river north, and then, yeah, it turns east and then north again, and then we have what's supposedly Fangor Forest. Power lines and air. On air? Power lines and air. Maybe a typo. I love the moving windmills. Hey, Gareth, what's up? Good Sunday morning. Well, happy Saturday afternoon to you, too. Hey, Daza. Daza says, hey, Kip and everyone from the UK. All right, here comes the river here. I was thinking about flying the Ornithopter again today, but wanted to keep it a little slower. My God, this is awesome looking. I thought this was the river for a second, but it's to the right. It's a river that runs through it. Hey, Mike, what's up? Kip, the water bottle shows up in the 310 when the airplane is dirty. Oh, wait, why is that? To, like, clean the windows? Is it, like, to clean the windshield or something? Hey, Kilgore, what's up? Good morning. I actually need to pull the throttle on this back a bit. The engine is more powerful than, like, the, like, I could get it into the yellow band, but I try to keep it in the green. Usually in the yellow, like, it'll start being really shaky. The Steerman or Tiger Moth. I think somebody is in the Steerman. Yeah, I saw them flying around. It's Danger. Danger's in the Steerman. All right, river's gonna turn to the east here. Oh, I need to be drinking my coffee right now as well. Starbucks oat hazelnut shaken espresso or something. I'm obsessed. It's so good. This one's like a good combination between, like, it's just not too sweet. It's just mostly espresso. If I start flying 200 knots, we'll know that the espresso has taken effect. All right, Fanghorn Forest coming up. Fanghorn Forest is was this part where they found the treant in the scary forest. I'm barely remembering the movies. The mega fans can correct me. But supposedly that's coming out. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see it's getting dense up ahead. Like right up here. Once again, the shallow waters look pretty good. I just like that we can see through the water when it's shallow now. Not everything looks like, you know, hundreds of feet deep. All right, the river's gonna turn to the north, and then we do not follow it when it turns slightly right. We go straight, and that's supposedly where Fanghorn Forest is, or Fangorn Forest. Fangorn. Now, this was a big Lebowski tour. I would be quoting the movie constantly, but I will not embarrass myself trying to do that for Lord of the Rings, don't worry. I feel like this plane's like a baby SR-22 for some reason, just how it looks. The bulk of the series. Who's Arthur Digby Sellers? Who's... What? Who's a... bulk of the series. Dave says, I dressed up as the dude one Halloween, still have the replica cardigan, which is epic for winter. Nice. Love the look of it. Yeah. This is just like a plane I could see myself flying in real life if I was training in real life. And I think somebody commented when I first flew it that they are training in the Sting S4 or the Sling S4. Keep saying Sting because they call it Sting in the sim. All right, this is it. This is Fangorn Forest right here. Treebeard. Is this like the exact spot? I guess we could pick almost any spot and be like, in the entire world and be like, this is where they filmed that scene. This is it. Like, I'll just put the overlay on. Look, this is exactly it right here. See? Look, it lines up perfectly. That's it, guys. We found it. We found it. And a good day to you too, sir. I need to clean this windshield. I need to replace this thing. This thing is all scratched up. Yeah, I think it is. It must just be the live weather because I'm only going 100 knots and this thing is shaking like crazy. Air timer's in the ornithopter back there. Catching up, no doubt, going 400, 500 knots. See him in 0 seconds. All right, we're making a turn to the east. It's our next waypoint. What do we got here? Waypoint 15, 16, and then load, L-O-D-E. That's referring to what? Silver Lode River. Lothlorien. The Silver Lode River. Which is referring to this one here. This part where all the elves are gathered on their with their swan boats. Probably not. Am I off course already? I know we're pretty good. Polo. Load. L-O-D-E. L-O-D-E, like lodestone. Disgusting. Oh, we have the new milk emoji. I forgot. I posted it in Discord, but it's now on the channel. So if you, it's going to be used if I'm the one who's doing the landing, because instead of getting up to butter status, we now have the milk emoji. Phrasing. We have the milk emoji now for a crappy landing. Not quite butter. Maybe we need something. We're working on the scale, but instead of just buttering a landing, we now have milk. So you can milk a landing. Thank you, Sushi, for another excellent emote. There it is. Thanks, Mike. Saved. Looks great. I do think yogurt is pretty funny, too. Like, between milk and butter, we can put yogurt. What is buttermilk? It's a good question. Sounds like even better than butter. It looks like the river's... Is the river actually ending up here, it looks like? So we need to go to the east. The ornithopter is taking the lead. They look so cool. I don't know if you guys have been on the Microsoft Flight Sim subreddit, but there's been some good videos on the ornithopter. There was like a group flight one. There were like 3 or 4 guys flying together, or ladies. 3 or 4 people, pilots flying together and doing like, they were doing like, you know, changing at the same time, like closing their wings all in coordination and stuff. It was pretty rad. Yeah, is buttermilk better than butter or worse than butter? Because like just butter on its own sounds kind of gross. All right, we're cutting through this valley here to go to another river, it looks like. Oh, there's the steerman. Traffic alerts, traffic alerts. Oh, what is Mystic in? Oh, the double ender. Double ender is such a good choice. I almost did the double ender, but then I thought I should fly something different. I also noted, like, this is an FS Reborn plane, so they have the Sting S4 and the Piper M500. They're both awesome. I noticed Raw, the developer, like, posted on his Discord server that, you know, he's got all these plans for updates, like, because of Sim Update 15 compatibility, and then the new G3X Touch, which will be in it, so it'll be awesome. This with the new G3X Touch is going to be really nice. It's already really nice, but, I mean, it's going to make it that much better. But we just have the stock G3X Touch in it right now. M500's great. Yeah, I love the M500. I just can't believe that it comes with like its own like G3X or GSX kind of thing. GSX? Now I'm getting things confused. G3X Touch. Is it GSX? What's the anyway, the airliner like passenger loading mod and all that stuff. It basically has its own mini version of that where you load the passengers, the car comes and drops them off, the fuel truck comes and actually hooks up to it, like just insane. It's that level of detail. Like I did not expect that at all. There's a lot that's gone into it. Yeah, it's an incredible plane. GSX, yeah. Okay, GSX, not the G3X. Too many acronyms. The ornithopter right here. I love it. The haters are furious right now. Oh, is this it right here? Oh, this is it. Load. I'll do a circle around here. Supposedly, somewhere in here is where this scene was filmed. Somewhere in the woods along the river in here. I guess we can't really see the river through there. Maybe over in here. Yeah, I guess somewhere in this area. Who knows? Who knows exactly where, but this is the Silver Lode River. Ooh. Yeah, I mean it looks like this could be the place. Like the river's right here in between all the dense forest. It's pretty cool. There it is. That's the spot right there. All right, we're following the river. I think we might. I think it ends with the 2 big statues, actually. Oh man, this is like the screenshot right here. You saw a van down by the river. Rip Chris Farley, man. Man, this is great. This is beautiful. I mean, this is what we expect. New Zealand, Lord of the Rings areas. It's gonna all be gorgeous. Let's see what's next on the agenda. HITH. Oh, there's one right in front of us. This is Nen Hithal. Oh, is there a giant rock here? It's supposed to be this scene right here. Is this it?
500.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it's... there's like kind of... Did I pass it yet? No, it's supposed to be right up ahead. So there... Yeah, it's this... There's supposed to be some parts jutting out from the right side over here. It looks like that's the case. Maybe a little bit here and here. Yeah, I can see it. The way the way, look, the mountain matches right with it. This peak right over here and this big long slope right here, this is right on. And then of course they inserted, with CGI, inserted the giant, that giant pointy mountain thing in the middle of the water. Awesome. Do I accept friend invites? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Hit me up. It's just Kip space OTG. Always. Yeah, this one matches up really well. I don't know if it's... It could be up here, actually. This peak right up here looks similar to this peak. On the right side of the pointy mountain. Oh no, it's like too close to the land, maybe. Anyway, it's pretty good. I like it. Johnny, roll up your beautiful office chair, man. Thanks for the 3 months, dude. Banana Dave 89. I accept. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks for renewing, upgrading your chair. I don't know if you had that chair already. I think it goes like 1, 0, 1, 3, 6, 12 or something like that for the months. But roll it up, my friend. Enjoy your comfort. No more wooden stool for this guy. What's up, VZ? All right, that was... Man, I feel like we're going to be done with this flight plan really quickly. With this route, there's only 4 more waypoints. VZ says, building my new PC. Finally got the time after recently resigning. Hey, man, I hope it's a good thing. I hope it's not a stressful situation kind of thing. Usually, being between jobs, I know all too well the last couple of years, it sucks. But I also, luckily, have savings, so I wasn't stressing out too much. I did take time off where I was just doing nothing and just chilling, and it was very nice. My pleasure. Yeah, thanks again, Johnny. What are you going with, VZ? What kind of video card do you have? We want to know. 90% of all chat in the flight sim community is about your specs, so it's not even about flying. It's just about your PC and your peripherals. Oh, you planned it all? Plan being off work for a year to finish up some courses on coding. Hopefully get a job working from them. Dude, that's the way to go, man. 4090 with water cooling. Very nice. All right, we're going to follow this river to the, or this valley to the right here, guys. Awesome, man. Well, congrats. It sounds like a good thing then. In my opinion, there is no downside to learning coding, especially now with who the heck knows what's going to happen with AI. I saw a video where AI was generating like Pixar level animation based on a text prompt. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I might need to dust off some coding skills of my own just in case. Oh yes, and how big your case is, yeah. Exactly, that's also true. Curious with which case. Oh, Bizzle wants to know which case you went with. Some of the cases are so nice now. I don't like. I have just a standard tower. I have like the fractal Meshify from like 4 years ago, which is great. But sometimes I see these big, like cube-shaped cases that can have extra fans and stuff, and they look really nice. Just having that extra space inside too to put in all the hardware and everything is pretty nice. But I've never owned one myself. All right, next waypoint is Goges. Oh, it's just coming up here on the left. Goges. This is... I don't know what this is. Supposedly the next one is the Athelian Camp. I don't know what the camp is. Oh, sorry, that's not on here. Sorry, I'm reading. I'm reading the RNAV fix. That is not one of our waypoints. Okay, looks like we got a bit to go until we get up to wherever the camp is. Looks like we're following this river for a bit. You like Fractal? Yeah. Cases keep changing. Yeah, I know. It seems like they're getting bigger, and it seems like that's a good thing, like to have more airflow going and more fans, but then the fans can run at a lower RPM. Seems pretty nice. Dave says some woman in a help for work thing in her late 50s said I should look into training into coding. Was a mate. She had her finger on the pulse. Called it years ago. Yeah, I feel like say what you will about AI. Like I feel like a lot of people with AI, they're like, oh, AI is going to take over the world. Like it's not going to take over the world, but there are some things it's going to be really good at. And I don't know if you guys saw like I saw an Asmongold video where he was looking at just reacting to a video of the latest OpenAI tech, which is what was it called? There's a code name for it, but it's generating full videos, like somewhat realistic, like very realistic looking ones, and then it's generating ones that are like mimicking Pixar animation style. And I was just like, we barely have gotten to the point where we're like, oh yeah, we can use it for text generation, and now it's already generating videos. And then, oh, it can generate photos. Oh look, haha, everybody's got five index fingers. And then a month later, that was fixed, and you never see it again. It's like, it's insane. I don't know what to think about it. You know how it is though, like with any technology, if you don't embrace it and you don't look at it realistically as if it's gonna like impact your life or your world, you're gonna be left behind. So part of me is like, I should start learning to use some of this stuff. Maybe I should get into coding a bit. You know, I don't want to be wondering if I'm gonna have a job, you know? AI taking over the world is movie fear, but there's some realistic parts to it. Like, I mean, look at all of the AI generated art you see everywhere already. I know there's a lot of legal things they're working out with, but I don't know, like, it's so impressive, so fast that I don't see how it's not going to affect jobs. Like, it's already affecting jobs. VZ says, I hate hearing AI will never take over the world. We just cut power, pull the plug. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we're not in like a Terminator 2 situation or something here. A Terminator situation. Oh man, I don't know. I want to embrace it. What if you could have an AI robot in your kitchen? Say you don't like cooking, like me, and you're not good at it. You don't aspire to be a good cook or a chef. What if you had an AI robot literally cooking you like a 3-course like great meal in your kitchen while you're flight simming, and it's like, oh, it's time to eat, and like you can go sit down or like call your partner over and you're like, oh yep, time to eat, let's go. Like, takes all that work away. Of course you can always do it yourself, but for me, I'll be like, I'm gonna embrace that. Like, why not? I want a futuristic robot cooking meals for me that I couldn't cook myself. Sounds good. I just think as long as it's helping people do the things they want to do in their life, it's good to embrace it. As a human species, if we were smart enough, we would just take all the wealth in the world and make everybody, like, we would improve AI and robots until it can automate everything. We can all just live a life of just happiness, chill, don't worry about anything, just enjoy the life, your life in the world and your people. You know, that would be so cool. It's never gonna happen because humans are too greedy, but it's a nice thought, I think. Embrace the tech. It won't take over the world. Generalization. Yeah. SNES says, have you messed with the MS Copilot AI? Oh, yeah. Are you saying don't worry about AI because this is our AI and it's really bad? Maybe. Dave says, scary but mega impressive AI with military stories coming out are terrifying. A human is saying no, it would eliminate the human task giver. I think what's scary about it is just like the potential to abuse it for like how people can fake videos, fake synthesized voices. You know, like you'll see like the Biden, Trump, or insert any celebrity here, like AI generated funny things, but it's like that could be used maliciously. Maybe it already is. That's kind of crazy. I just wonder like how are we gonna combat that? Like, here's a video of you doing something you shouldn't have done. Here's a video of you committing a crime. It's like, no, I wasn't. I was at home playing Flight Simulator. We'll prove it. This looks like you. Maybe we need like, you guys know like before two-factor authentication, or they still exist. You would have, oh, Microsoft's AI. Oh yeah, I turned that off when I saw it in my taskbar. You guys know when you used to carry around a little fob that would have numbers changing on, like an RSA key thing? I don't know if you guys ever used those, but it's basically, it was replaced by apps like Authy and Google Authenticator, but you would carry a physical device. I'm sure people still use them, and it would randomly have the random number generator on it. I wonder if we need one of those like implanted into our foreheads or something. So it's constantly changing a number or a QR code or both. So it's like, if the video doesn't have the code with that timestamp at that time, then they can prove it's not you. It's like kind of Minority Report, futuristic feeling stuff. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. We're kind of going on a tangent here. Not really talking about Lord of the Rings anymore, but that stuff's just very interesting. We also got a little ways to go to our next waypoint. 19 and 20 to the east. We have this, it's like a lake or river to our east. Our next waypoint, though, is going to be, let's see here. Is it going to be Isengard? Oh, no, it's going to be this. Let me see the list here. It says the Athelian Camp, and it's a place called the 12-Mile Delta. One time in band camp. As a photographer, AI's been in software for several years. Yeah, like Photoshop, and what else uses it? Like, I remember when some of the first Photoshop stuff came out to like replace the content in the background, and now you can just have it generate an entire photo. Basically, you're like, hey, isolate the bride and groom and put them standing on top of Mount Everest. It's like, boop, there you go. Not worried about it because my view will never be known. It can only be imitated. Yeah, for sure. Like humans, obviously, like AI can only imitate. At least at this point. I mean, yeah, it's using what humans have done before to learn how to do stuff. It's not creating its own stuff. VZ says, I've had a lot of conversation with ChatGPT, and as a tech PC programming lover and enthusiast, it's one of the most impressive things invented in my lifetime. Yeah, I think like the internet, cell phones, and now AI. Like, what a time to be alive. Or no, in the other order, cell phones, internet, AI. Pretty insane. I did try using ChatGPT to come up with a flight plan. It's not that great, but it always picks like the same locations over and over again. It's like, we need to fly to the Faroe Islands. I'm like, no. Pick somewhere else. Somewhere less popular. Somewhere remote. But it has a really hard time like following all the rules I give it. Like, I don't want like only use small, like the airport must have an official ICAO code, because otherwise it'll pick ones that aren't even in Flight Simulator database. It's not very good. It always seems to pick all the same locations over and over again too. But it's fun to try it out. I don't know.
500.
Okay, this is beautiful. Good God. All right, waypoint 21. Wait, we didn't just pass one. Okay, no. So up here, oh, it's Isengard. Oh, Isengard's coming up here in this area somewhere. It had another waypoint called the Athelian Camp, but it didn't have it, or it had that in the list, but it doesn't have it in its own waypoint. Anyway, Isengard coming up. Which plane is that? It's the FS Reborn Sting S4. So if you just look up FS Reborn, they have the M500 and they have this plane. Yeah, it's in the marketplace. This came out before the M500. I didn't know about it, but you guys told me about it one stream and I picked it up afterwards. But yeah, it's an ultralight, like trainer 2-seater. It's got the G3X Touch in it. So the developer, I have to review it, but I'm pretty sure that he said they would be updating this to use the new working title version of the G3X Touch. And it also has a GTN 750 you can turn on in the tablet. And yeah, if you've flown the M500, you'll see the tablet, like the EFB, is very similar. So it's got wear and tear, failures, tire wear and tear, all that stuff. The only downside is just, yeah, it's very small. It's slow. Small, slow trainer. A little ultralight. What did it cost? I would be guessing. Let me see if I can look it up. I'm not sure. Is it on third-party websites or not? It might only be in the marketplace. I'm not sure. Oh, is this where Isengard is? Right here? Hold on, let me look at the picture again. Yeah, there's like two mountains. It might be right in here. Is it to the left or to the right? I think it's to the right because of the mountains and the... Oh, it's hard to tell. I think it's showing it on the right side. Oh, it's like... It's behind this one right here. Only marketplace? Yeah, I'm not sure what it costs. It's been a bit since I bought it, but... I don't know. I would guess that it's like 25 to 30 US dollars. It's pretty nice. Oh, I got something in my throat. Sorry. It is pretty nice. Let me try that again. I'll wash it down with some espresso. VZ says I just mailed off glass walls. Tower 900 case 2. I think you're speaking another language. I have no idea what you're talking about. Acrylic sheets. What are you making, a case? I don't know what's going on. Whatever it is, it sounds impressive. Hey Kip, don't die. No, I'm good. I'm not even eating or drinking anything. Just something happened. I don't know what it was. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Oh, that's your PC case. Tower 900. The size of a bitty fridge. It's amazing. Oh, the size of a mini fridge. Tower 900. Oh, Thermal Lake. Okay, or Thermal Lake. Yeah, that's a pretty big case. That's really cool, actually. I like it. Nice. The couch captains are going to Isengard. Oh, I wonder if this... See how this is all iced over? One of the things they said in the Sim Update 15 release notes was that it requires more water depth in order to ice over like this. So this could be an example of an area that does not show ice based on the depth of the river here. So this could be like a A/B test thing, like see a before and after test thing to see what this looks like. The just all glass dome of this thing is so nice. Great for sightseeing. Looks like Innsbruck. Oh, did anybody try the Dune copter? It's so much fun, man. I might end up this might be a pretty short we might be done with this route pretty quickly. I might go back and try to attempt the challenge again a few more times. This is the Sting S4 by FS Reborn. Sting S4. If you want something slow and with awesome views, yeah, I would definitely get this plane. It has wear and tear on it and stuff. I haven't even tried that kind of stuff. The M500 was made by them as well, FS Reborn. Is anyone watching Masters of Air? I haven't seen it yet. I want to. I have to finish watching Dune. I need to do that this weekend. Me and the puppy and a beer and Dune is probably in my future this weekend. Chilling on the couch and finishing it. I got about halfway through it. Soul says, I wonder if having an all glass dome. Oh, if it gets super hot. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, supposedly Isengard is right here. I'm gonna go over this way and then turn this direction. This is supposed to be where it was set up in the film. Just like this. See how well it matches up. You played it on Xbox, but not PC yet. You will as soon as you're done assembling. Nice. Yeah, supposedly it's fun to play with a controller. With the Ornithopter. Kilgore says I'm caught up with all 5 episodes of Masters of the Air, and I have so much stuff to watch. I'm just always here playing games instead of watching TV or movies, but it sounds like I need to watch them. Watch that, finish Dune. Okay, this is what we're looking for when we turn. %, Isengard. Flying the Lord of the Rings route, yep. Yeah, this is from it's from worldtours.flights. Worldtour.flights. I linked it in the video description if you're watching on YouTube. Look, it's almost like matching up perfectly. If I can pitch the plane up correctly. Look at that. Beautiful. That's exactly it. That's so cool. Which plane? Sting S4. Are you still talking to me? Is it New Zealand? Yeah, this is in New Zealand, yep. Yeah, this is the FS Reborn Sting S4. It's basically a Sling S4. We're continuing down the back the way we came, basically on the east side instead. Is that the end of it? I think there's. Oh yeah, no, there's more. We go down and then to the east. So up next we have a place called Deer Park Heights. It says multiple scenes were filmed in the next location, including ones like this where they're like escaping after the, was it the Battle of Rohan or whatever? This one. So this area we're coming up to is, I guess, used there and in multiple other scenes. Mordor, please. I don't think they have Mordor. The last one, there are only 2 more. We just have Deer Park Heights, which it says multiple scenes, including this one were filmed there. And then after that, it ends at the Argonath. So back to Anduin River, which is where the 2 giant statues were, with like their swords crossed over the water. Or with their hands up, I mean. And that's the end of the flight plan after that. Then it might be Ornithopter. We could take the Ornithopters to the Grand Canyon and race them around if you guys want to do that. I know we talked about doing that on the last stream, or on Tuesday when the Dune expansion came out. Let's recap. Yeah, Kip, you have to watch Dune. Yep, the Dune remake, Love, Death, and Robots, Masters of the Air, yeah. I don't know anything about Love, Death, and Robots. Which airport are we landing at? Let me see. It's after all these scenic waypoints. Oh, looks like Queenstown. VZ says, I'd love to travel there, stay one day and stay and try to get a job working a winter shift at the South Pole. Oh wait, we have an actual airport on the route coming up. NZGY. All right, we can land here. Grass Strip. Oh, there's actually an airport on the. I thought it was just all scenic, but we gotta stop here coming up. It's like right along the water here. Looks like a couple of you guys landed there already. There we go. Yeah, it's right in front of us. I thought we were just doing scenic the whole time, but this will be good. We can get some fuel. Hey, Dave. First group flight with you guys. Can I thank you? Great flight. This time's a perfect run for me in the UK. Normally I'm watching at 4 a.m. I'm glad you could join us, man. Yeah, I'm in California, so for me, during the week, I do it after work. So like 5:30 p.m. right after work. And then, yeah, on the weekends, I can do it earlier. Which plane? It's the Sting S4. Sting S4 by FS Reborn. It's in the marketplace. It's by the same developer that made the Piper M500 turboprop. It is a... It's an ultralight. All right, let's get this slowed down. Yeah, it's going to be updated with the G3X Touch that's coming out. So between the new G3X Touch and it's supporting the GTN 750, it's pretty amazing. And it's got wear and tear and all that stuff. I feel like this is an awesome alternative to the M500 if you want something that's slower. I mean, it's got all the tech. It's got a full glass dome on it. Really nice. All right, we're going to land here, get some fuel. We can take a minute for a bathroom break if anyone needs it. Long, super long landing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are my brakes not working? Brakes? Brakes? Brakes, please. Brakes? My brakes aren't working. All right, we're just rolling to a stop, I guess. Well, how are my brakes not working? Oh my God. What happened? Oh, my parking brake is... Wait. Oh, there we go. Now they work. My parking brake button on my Bravo was up still. See, look, the brakes do work. There, now we're braking. How did I have my parking brake button in the up position on my Bravo if I took off? I don't know how that happened. I wouldn't have hit that in flight. Maybe the dog did it. Milked that landing. Where are we landing? We are at... Let me put the brake on here. How did that happen? We're at NZGY right now. We don't have that far to go. Let's see, we're gonna go to the south. We have to go past that part where the statues are at the river. That's the big one. Oh, here's the camp. It was just out of order. Okay, so... Oh no, it wasn't out of order. Isengard and then the camp. Okay, I read it wrong. It was my fault. So there's a camp here that we passed by, which is... Let's see. Where is that image? I don't think I have an image for that. Athelian camp, it says. I'm gonna look it up. See if I can find something. Oh, okay. This is where Frodo was like super injured. Okay, let me find a good picture for this. Oh, nice. Somebody actually compared it with a... Oh, it's where they see the giant, like, elephant, the woolly mammoth elephant thing, whatever you want to call it. It's just like a gigantic war elephant walk by them. And Frodo was, like, injured there while they were waiting. Okay. Ah, I messed up. Let's see. So we just did Isengard. Yeah, so next is this place. There's, like, a camp here, and this is where they were resting, and they ended up seeing that giant, like, war elephant go by. Yeah, blamed it on the dog. The dog is 6 pounds and like, like 10 inches tall. It definitely jumped up and flipped my parking brake switch. 100%. Oh, Veerman's coming in. Mock is also on his way in. Yeah, if you guys need to take a quick bathroom break, now's the time. We'll wait a couple minutes here before we head on south. Nice, the RV7A. That's a great choice too. Yeah, I feel like the Sling S4, the RV7, and what is the other one? RV7 and RV... Is it 10 or... I forget the two models you get. That's weird. Why is it not showing the... I have those planes. It just looks like a Baron though. RV10, thank you. Is it 10 and 12? Anyway, there are two different ones. I flew those like once or twice. They're also nice. RV10 is stupidly quick. There's like a variant too, like the 10A or something that's even faster. I think they give you like 3 different models. Dude, that livery for the NX Cub looks awesome. Yeah, if you guys need to take a quick bathroom break, refill your coffee, grab a Saturday beer, whatever you're doing. Urbit's in the VL3. The VL3 is one of the 3 planes that in the beta you can use the G3X Touch on right now if you have the beta. But I've crashed a few times in the beta, so I wouldn't, unless you really, really want the G3X Touch in one of those 3 planes, the NX Cub, the X Cub, and the VL3, I wouldn't bother. Wouldn't bother updating yet. Smoke and a pancake. The double ender is classic. Yeah, this place doesn't look too bad. Not bad at all. I did up my terrain level of detail. Oops, Banana Dave's in. In the Kit Fox. With the gigantic tires. Looks great, yeah. Just the scenery here is amazing. All right, another minute or two, then we'll be on our way. Danger's in the P-38 now, and it's showing an Airbus. Classic Microsoft Flight Sim model matching. I think the release notes said that they're trying to do some better model matching, but I think it was only for live traffic. The dune rig is huge. Oh yeah, where is it? Where'd the ornithopter go? It was here a minute ago. Is it the final leg? We only have like 2 or 3. We have 3 more points of interest. We have the Athelian Camp, which is coming up along this river here. Then we have Deer Park Heights, and then we have the Argonath, which is the statues. So we have this one, the camp. It's where the giant elephant was. That's coming up right to our south along the water. And then we have this one. Apparently this was used in a bunch of different scenes, including when they're retreating after that battle. Was that Gondor or something? And then I think this was from the 2 towers. And then the last one is, of course, the statues here along the river. So we have those 3 left. So I think it'll be less than an hour. Oh, Kilgore and his ornithopter had to restart. All right. Yeah, I didn't check the scale of it compared to the other planes. Now I want to see it since you guys mentioned that the ornithopter is huge. Haven't really seen it like next to smaller planes. Bummer. New Zealand's the best. I'm at Costco. I'm down to keep flying. I mean, usually I try to go for several hours. Like it's only been an hour and a half. Usually around 3 hours is usually my point where I'm done streaming, but I'm down to keep flying. Usually like if it's too short, we'll just end up flying along whatever landmarks we see, like through valleys or rivers, whatever's near us. So we can just do that. We can just keep flying. You won't get the Airbus this time. All right, let's get this fueled back up. Oh, it has a center tank on this too. Oh, the center tank is the main tank. Huh. Yeah, we got left and right hold about 6 gallons, and the center tank holds 20 gallons. Okay, there. So with one... So you can do 1 pilot, full tank... up to what? So 200 pounds it looks like. No, 200's a little too much. So about 190 pounds with full tank. See how this thing takes off. I'm gonna do flaps. Flaps in the first position this time instead of up. All right, Gary, you gotta run. Venoblast. All right, man, have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Yeah, US West server, yep. And we're in New Zealand, so we're currently at... Let me get this airport code again. NZGY. November, Zulu, Golf, Yankee. NZGY. USA West. And we're probably... I think we're easily more than halfway through our sightseeing here, Lord of the Rings stuff. But we got 3 more points of interest to look at. And we'll probably just keep flying along the... whatever kind of terrain we have there. I think it's along the water near Queenstown, right? We can just keep following the rivers or lakes around there, whatever, or the valleys, whatever we see. What's up, Mike? How's it going? The Stearman. The Stearman is super fast too. Oh yeah, is that ornithopter back? I do want to see the ornithopter, how big it is compared to other planes. Just to get an idea of the scale of that thing. All right, brake test here. All right, brakes are working. I don't know how. Maybe I tried to flip my strobe light on or something, one of my switches, and I turned the parking brake on mid-flight for some reason. I don't know why I would have done that. The flight plan's in the it's in the video description, but it'll assume that you started back where we started. It's probably easiest just to hop into the airport and just follow us. We're just flying by hand. We got 3 more Lord of the Rings waypoints to look at, and then we'll probably just keep flying around, or we can switch and do like ornithopters in the Grand Canyon or something like that if you guys want to, since this is a pretty short flight plan. All right, we're gonna head to the south along the water and then follow it to the east after that. Oh, the Jeribou 170, nice. I have that plane. We will see you as you are meant to be seen. Look at the reflection of the little registration placard in here. I was like, what is that text floating? All right, I'll take off and then circle around a couple, make sure everybody gets up, and then we'll head to the south. It definitely came up a lot faster with one notch of flaps down. Is that the DC4? Or DHC4? Oh no, is there a man down? Rip Cyber Warrior? Man, I want to fly the DA-42 more too. I know there's been some bug fixes. There's the Ornithopter, air in the Ornithopter. The thing is so much fun to fly. I'm really happy with the expansion. It's great. I don't know if you guys watch other streamers and stuff, but Lyric is like a old school Twitch streamer, you know, one of the top guys. But he was flying it the last couple of days. It was great. He was struggling, but he got it. He did it with a controller. He's not like a flight simmer. He's like a variety streamer, but yeah, it's not easy. I noticed, I'm gonna have to try this, but if you, with the Ornithopter on that challenge, you have to go and pick somebody up, right, and rescue them and take them into that station or whatever through the canyons, like through the cave and stuff. Apparently, if you touch the tail of the Ornithopter to the actual person, it'll instantly put him inside the plane, and you just leave. You can just like sweep him up. So I'm gonna. I'll probably fail, but I'm gonna give it a shot. A new meta has been established. Just taxied by, so I'm chilling upside down in a stream. Oh, he's been called out. Feels bad. See, I can't hide when I do stuff like that. Everybody sees it. First time with you as well. Well, welcome, man. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully it's easy to follow along. We're just doing a Lord of the Rings tour here from the World Tour Flights website. I put the link in the YouTube video description. Oh, you were AFK, don't know what happened. Just blame it on your dog. Can, thanks for the subscription on YouTube. Yeah, Just blame your dog, Cyber. It worked for me. Everybody, as soon as I told them the dog did it, they just believed me. It works. You fly with Oz Flight Simmer. Awesome, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we have too much overlap with our streams or not, but I feel like, yeah, some of the guys that fly here with me on the weekends will come from his stream or vice versa. Sometimes I'll join in like the Friday community flights with the Microsoft Flight Sim team if I can take a little break and do that. Didn't put your parking brake on. That's the that's the opposite problem I had. Somehow I had my parking brake on when I landed, and then that made it so not only did the parking brake not stop me, but I couldn't use my actual brakes. All right, so we're following this lake to the south, and then we're turning to the east, and that's where the camp is going to be. That's our next waypoint. This is the Athelian camp. It's called 12 Mile Delta is the name of the location in real life, it looks like. And this is going to be the spot where Frodo was not feeling great here, and they saw the big elephant. This is the spot we're headed to. We're probably not going to be able to notice where that spot is, but supposedly that's where they filmed that scene. We're definitely going to be able to see the one at the end when we're on the river with the where the statues were, so that'll be cool. We're definitely getting some turbulence here, or some updrafts or something. Throwing this thing around. Poor little sting sling. It'd be kind of funny. There's probably mods for stuff. Like, I wonder if somebody made like Lord of the Rings mods where when you fly by these spots, it has like the statues and stuff. Modding community is insane. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that existed. I have nothing to say right now. I'm just staring at the beautiful scenery. It's somehow shutting me up. Yeah, the reflections do look amazing right now. The water is glass. All right, left-hand turn here, just following the north coast now. The north shoreline. And then, yeah, somewhere along here we're gonna pass by the camp. The Athelian camp. If I'm saying that right. Yeah, turbulence for sure. Yeah, especially on that turn right there. I don't know what is going on right here. Does anyone know if there's a replay tool? I did try to use the replay tool that's built into the sim in dev mode, but it doesn't let you exit the plane, or I'm using it wrong. But yeah, I think a third-party tool is probably a best option. If there was a replay, we would see Kip's talk, turn off your parking brake. Oh, we could see the part where I turned my parking brake on again during the flight. All right, so the camp is supposed to be right down in here. Right below us down here somewhere was this scene.
500.
You can see Frodo right there. Yeah, not a crazy crazy point of interest. What is this floating stuff? You see that? They're just like floating pieces of terrain. It's super weird.
100.
All right, we're just gonna keep following the coast here, and then let's see. Yeah, we turn north. What is this waypoint? I don't think that is a way. I wonder why it's bringing us up there actually. Our next waypoint is going to be what's called Deer Park Heights. So I think it's bringing us past a couple locations that different scenes were filmed in. It said multiple Lord of the Rings things were filmed, but it doesn't say specifically what scenes there were. I just know that one of the scenes in that area was like the retreat from Rohan or whatever, like this. I mean, this whole area looks like Lord of the Rings, of course, since it was all filmed here. It kind of makes sense. But yeah, I don't have anything specific until we get to the last waypoint, which is the when we're along that river, and we'll see where the statues are. The Argonath. Oh, here's the ornithopter right on me. Can't really tell how big it is. When we land, I'll have to check it out, see how big it is. Pryfly is also in the ornithopter. SNES in the DA40. I don't know what Avison's in. It's so weird when it can't model match. Weren't you in the RV? Were you in the vans? So much turbulence here. Man, this section is just so cool looking too. The terrain here looks great. Trying to see what city name. Oh, this is Queenstown right here. Okay. This is Queenstown. Cool. I think we're going to come back and eventually land here, but it's taking us... the airport's like right over here somewhere. But it's taking us around to the north a bit to find a couple more of the landmarks from the film. Oh, the Cessna 170? Might be one that I don't have. Dave says, my biggest pet peeve, you can't see what other people are in. I know. Oh, even sometimes if you've bought it. Something you might want to check, Dave, is go to settings here under traffic, general, and then traffic. And make sure you have generic models for multiplayer turned off. And then make sure you have traffic variety set to ultra, so it doesn't limit how many models get loaded. So I have mine off for generic and then ultra at the bottom. That might help. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if even with those settings, you don't see what other people are in necessarily. Everybody wants him to fix that for Flight Sim 2024. Like, just make a very, very bare bones model of every single plane that's in the sim. So you can't just fly it if you don't own it, but it will be represented in the sim if you wanted to. And then, you know, they have those options for performance reasons, so we don't have to worry about, Actually, we're supposed to do a touch and go here. It looks like it just has us overflying this airport. This is NZMO. Oh, this is Queenstown. Wait, do we... Oh, we're not landing at Queenstown. Where are we landing? I thought it had us come back to Queenstown. Yeah, it does. It looks like at the end of the flight we come back to Queenstown. But it's having us just fly over. And it's having us go north to a lake. Yeah, lake to the northeast is our next waypoint. It's not a point of interest, but it is a waypoint on the map, on the flight plan here. What's up, Greg? Found you my first group flight. Nice, dude. Welcome. Dave says, oh yeah, like Call of Duty, even if you don't buy a gun, someone drops it, you can still pick it up and use it. Yeah, you hop into somebody else's plane. That would be awesome. Yeah, it should have a generic model for every single plane. Something really bare bones, just so it represents the basic shape of the plane. Yeah. Oh, it's this river right here, it looks like. Or sorry, this lake right up here. Lake Hayes. And this whole area, like all these waypoints until we come through the river back this direction, all of these are just described as like various locations for Lord of the Rings. What a cool place to live. Yeah, it's beautiful here. This is so awesome. I've never lived in a spot like right next to huge mountains like this before. But I've lived close enough to the ocean, so that's been cool. Living in California most of my life. Yeah, this is Lake Hughes. I don't have a photo for any of these. I guess this could be... I don't think the lake was shown. Is this the lake? This looks too small to be... This looks too small to be this lake. I don't know, maybe? Maybe it is, actually. Yeah, this isn't too big, actually. I think this is this scene. Where they just are escaping from the attack on... Was it Gondor? Or what was the name of that city? Where they fled with all the citizens of the city. Anyway, that might be that scene. That would make sense. All right, that has us going over here to the east, and then we're gonna find the river again, and we're gonna follow that until we get to the statues.
500.
Dave says I'm lucky in that sense. I live about 20 minutes from North Wales. I can get out on the motorbike over to the mountains. Dude, that sounds awesome. All right, looks like we're supposed to follow the river here. And this is going to take us to this scene, somewhere along this river. I don't know, were those mountains just CGI'd? Maybe they don't really get that close to each other. Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to be up here to the left. Oh, is this it up here? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is up here. Okay. Yeah, it had us go north first, but right in front of us. This is the spot. Okay, yeah. This makes more sense. Yeah, this does. It makes sense they could put this scene here. It's coming up in a little bit. It's not quite yet. I think we'll know this when we see it.
500.
Oh my god, yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, I think it's right here. This is it right here. It's kind of hard to see it. Oh. Yeah, that, oh my god. Oh, there's a bridge right there too. There are multiple bridges. I'm gonna do a... Actually, is it? Let me see if it shows it behind us. Yeah, it's right behind us, so we just passed it. I'm just gonna bring out the drone cam and fly back there. Dude, these bridges too, this is awesome. Oh, these are all like handmade. So it looks like it's this spot, like right before the bridge, like right in here, basically. Maybe not there. It's hard to tell with like the tree replacement and stuff. But yeah, somewhere in here. I don't know if any of the rocks, the terrain like detail here is, maybe it's like this one. Like, it's hard to tell exactly, but this one kind of juts out a bit. Or maybe it does kind of match up a little. Well, this is the spot. I didn't realize there were two bridges right after it. It would make sense. They do it right here. And then right after it, this pretty much looks like it, because right after it, there's this mountain that goes up, like up and right a little bit. This might be it. And then, you know, if we just bring the camera forward from there, if we keep filming them in their boat, all of a sudden there's going to be a bridge. And this is all like hand done here. Some of the New Zealand points of interest, it looks like. That is the last waypoint on the list. So now it has us following this river more, and then turning around and going and landing back at Queensland.
500.
I think that concludes our points of interest for Lord of the Rings. But I think we should just keep flying. We're not even at the 2-hour point. Need more miles. Need more hours in our logbook. Do you guys want to keep flying in New Zealand, or do you want to be a little silly and grab the ornithopters and all meet and do like the Grand Canyon, or take over some major airport like JFK with the ornithopters?
500.
Thoughts?
500.
What do you guys think?
500.
John and Denny, thanks for the subs. Any preference? At the least, we'll turn around here and go land at Queenstown, and we'll figure out what we want to do. Thopters, ornithopters, yep. Fly more, yeah, I'm down to fly more. Ornithopters could be pretty fun though. We could get some fun screenshots. All fly in a tight group, try to fly right near each other. San Diego, ornithopters. All right, I think there's a consensus about the ornithopters. We're gonna turn around here, head over and make our landing at Queenstown so we can get credit for a completed flight. You don't have the Dune update? Get it now. Do it. Dave says he's had to change things up. Oh, smash pelvis and femurs. Oh, a Triumph? Dude, Triumph makes such beautiful motorcycles. I used to ride a while back. I had... Back in the days of my youth, yeah, I rode like a Suzuki sports bike for a bit and then switched up to like a Yamaha R6 for a bit. You know, the crotch rockets. I love the way they look though. I did not ride them like a jerk. I was like very quiet. You know, I'm a rule follower, but I just love the way those bikes looked. Nowadays, I would totally get something like a Triumph or even like some sort of like street, like standard looking Street Fighter type bike. But yeah, something like a Triumph would be great. Or even like, I've seen one Harley that I actually like that looks more like a Triumph, like standard bike. I forget the name of it, but I saw one in person and loved it. Even though there are other motorcycles I'm definitely not a fan of. Triumphs are great, yeah. Yeah, I could see myself buying like a standard Triumph, no windshield, just a very standard straight barred, like, yeah, just a simple motorcycle with like one long seat kind of deal. Something really standard looking. Cruise around. Just living in Los Angeles though, when we moved to LA, it's been over 10 years now. I sold my motorcycle and I was like, you know, I rode for years. I haven't had any accidents. And moving to LA, I was like not looking forward to riding a motorcycle in LA, so I stopped riding for safety. It's just too chaotic here, no way. Too many cars. If I lived somewhere less populated, I would probably ride again. Oh, you worked for Yamaha. FZ1 in an R1. Yeah, you're insane with the R1. The R6 was fast enough. That thing scared the crap out of me. Like, I rode it. I learned to ride it decently. Like, I was never, like, pushing the boundary, pushing any of the limits. You know, I was never, like, trying to put a knee down in a corner. Anything dumb like that. Yeah. I just loved the way those things looked, and it was really comfortable. Like, I don't know. I liked riding that bike. LA on a bike is nuts, yeah. Very experienced, be scared. Yeah. How many years did I ride? I think I rode like 7 years or something like that. I did the whole like California Highway Patrol safety course and all that. And yeah, I'm just very conservative. Like, I'm not a risk taker. Just riding a motorcycle was enough risk taking for me that when I was riding, I was not going crazy with it. I would definitely ride into the mountains and stuff and have a lot of fun riding with friends in the mountains, but I wouldn't push it the way that they would. Like, opening it up in a long straightaway was as crazy as I got. I was never trying to do anything crazy in the turns. That's a mentality though. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, it just matters how risky you want it to be. Like, you know how it is riding a motorcycle. You just have to assume nobody can see you. Everybody's going to hit you. Everyone's out to kill you, basically, is the way I rode. Very conservative and scared of cars every moment, like being, you know, completely paranoid and aware of where all cars are at all times and distancing myself from them. You know, that's just how you ride a motorcycle. But yeah, I mean, LA is just another beast. There's so many giant freeways here, people driving like crazy fast, not during the time of day, you know, if the traffic dies down. Just too terrifying. There's no way. I would have been terrified every day. I don't want to get used to that kind of riding, you know. Dave says the Triumphs is fun. As fun as you can get a thud. You can thud along slow. Oh, you can thud along slow, but it's a bit of a sleeper. People don't realize it can shift when it wants to. Quiet roads in Wales, not a lot of cars. Yeah. I cycled for a long time too, like road cycling, and I did a couple races a long time ago, and I was never too great, but I did a lot of endurance riding and centuries and stuff like that, and ride down all of California, stuff like that. And I rode a fair bit in LA as well, but several years ago I just kind of stopped. Like, my good friend moved away from the area I lived in. We just weren't riding together anymore because he wasn't my neighbor anymore. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to ride a bicycle in LA either. Too many close calls on like Sunset and streets with people just like flying by you at 50, 60 miles an hour on a city street. And I was just like, nope, that's enough for me. Look at how fast we stop when the brakes are working. Mike said I rode around a Honda, a CBR 900, CB 900. After all the riding, settled on a Vespa, putting around town. Dude, that sounds fun though. A Vespa sounds really fun. I'll take the butter for that one. That was pretty smooth. No milk this time. I'll watch you guys come in now. If the parking brake would turn on. What's going on with the parking brake in this thing? Is this the parking brake? What is going on in this plane? It might have the realistic parking brake where I need to hit the brake, hold the brakes while I turn the brake on. I think that's what's maybe messing me up. Very nice, Brian. 172. DA40 coming in. Captain what butt? What does that say? Dude, I love the way the diamonds look. DA40, the DA42 is so cool. I want to fly that more now that it got a couple bug fixes already too. Dave says I got offered to go on a Kawasaki H2. Rained, so didn't risk it. Nice, Mike's in the VL3. Oh no, Cyber, what happened? Cyber just does this stuff on purpose. I'm pretty sure. He's always the guy doing the 10 landings with porpoising. Johnny the Carbon Cub. You respected the power, wanted it because of crazy drivers. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the benefit to having the power. Like, I think a sports bike's a little silly for me nowadays to ride, but at the time I loved it. I think now my tastes have changed, but having that power was so useful, like just getting away from pockets of traffic or a crazy driver. Yeah, you want that speed. All right. I have to look up the Kawasaki H2. Evil Pop-Tarts in. The DR... What's the DR40? DR40. Wait, didn't I fly that plane? It's not the extra. What is the DR40? We just flew it last week, I think. The wings look very familiar. Oh, the Robin, that's it. That's it. Wait, there's the Robin, Cap 10. What's the other Robin? That's not the Cap 10, right? Oh, the H2. Kawasaki H2? You respected all the manufacturers. Yamaha will always have my heart. Oh, there's how big the ornithopter is compared to the rest of us. Oh yeah, you're right next to the Sling. Thanks for the comparison here. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. I think this Sling might have the realistic parking brake that the M500 had. Which is you have to hold the brakes and then turn the parking brake off, I think. I think that's what's happening with it. Oh, he's gone. Anyway, the ornithopter is huge. All right, Lord of the Rings completed. So if we want to grab our ornithopters, do you guys want to do something like the Grand Canyon and the ornithopters, or do we want to go? I think we want to do somewhere with good terrain, right? Because we're gonna want to like dive and stuff like that. I mean, Grand Canyon's kind of overdone, but it is a great place for that kind of thing. All right, Grand Canyon. Yeah, lots of twists and turns. All right, KGCN. Let's do it. Ornithopter silliness. All right, Greg, thanks for joining. All the excitement you can handle for now. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you had fun. I think a couple of those comparisons were pretty spot on. Like Flight Sim and the real photo from the movie, like lining up the terrain. Oh, works surprisingly well, I think. Oh yeah, ring destroyed, GG. Oh, your dad's a racer. He would never admit it. He was the best in his day, raced. Beat Speedway champions. All right, Ornithopter, we're back. I still didn't beat the challenge in this thing. Sim's freezing. It can't handle the power of the Ornithopter. I did see that most people seem to do all the challenges in third-person mode, which makes sense, but all right, we're at Grand Canyon. Oh yeah, did you know you can open the windows? Wait, did I do that when I flew it? I don't remember. You can? Is it some of the buttons? That's afterburners. Oh. I think that's glider mode. Bottom two red buttons in the middle. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. I think I did play with those at one point. Yes. Got him, yep. There's something about that's a little weird with using the Toby. I think it's the position. If I move back a little, I'm like in the seat. I'm like in the headrest or something. All right, we need to head to the north. Should we have a compass somewhere on this thing? Is this, that's our attitude indicator? Is this the compass right here? Kind of looks like a compass. There's an arrow right, there's a little line there. Maybe that's north. Let's see. This direction-ish? Yeah, this is it, because that's... All right, so that little line means north on the compass right here. So, that's how we get to the Grand Canyon. Kilgore says, I want to get a Toby, but I hear progressive lenses. Oh, I'm not sure. I do wear glasses when I use the computer, so I have like blue light filter glasses with a prescription for amazing double astigmatism. I'm like farsighted at this point. But yeah, I use them, and I have a microphone in front of my face. Between the Tobii and my mouth is a boom arm with a microphone, and it still works decently. Like, I'll use a headset every now and then, just to not have to deal with like turning my head and keeping my mouth pointed into the mic. You can hear my voice trailing a little bit. So I'll do that sometimes. But I mean, yeah, if you're not like streaming or anything like that, or recording videos with a big mic in front of your face, it's surprisingly good even with the mic in front of my face and glasses on. And you can, you can decide to use the, it has both head tracking and eye tracking. So it's really up to you which of those things you take advantage of. I'll just circle around here for a bit and wait for you guys. You guys might want to go to assistance options and turn on unlimited fuel for this thing. It's going to run out of fuel really fast, especially the afterburners are going to run out of fuel. I think the best thing about the Tobii though is like doing this kind of stuff. So when you're rolling, you can, we were talking about motorcycles, kind of like you'll look through a turn and you'll keep the horizon level by by tilting your head. You can do that like, like this, tilting your head like this with the Tobii, which is really nice. And like look through the turn like you would like riding a motorcycle or something. Or, I'm sure pilots do this too when they're doing aerobatics and stuff. But the only comparison I have in real life is riding a motorcycle. So it's pretty nice for that. I think it probably shows up much nicer on the stream when I'm doing that too, instead of just having it not roll at all. Yeah, look through the apex. Yeah, it's just different when you have the stream on. Like I'm trying to make it look a little better on the stream, and I don't know if I would be doing that in real life or not, or not in real life, but in if I wasn't streaming. I don't know if I'd be tilting my head like that. Probably. I guess I probably would. Anyway, for when you're flying fast, it's really nice. And I don't even have mine calibrated all the way or anything. Like, basically you can go in and dial it so you're not looking like past the edges of your monitor to get it to turn where you want. You make it sensitive enough so when you look to the side of the actual edge of your monitor, you can calibrate it so like that's 90 degrees. So it feels a little more natural. But yeah, there are a lot of configuration options, and you do it all within Microsoft Flight Simulator. You just go to the calibration section for the Tobii, and yeah, you can choose how much eye tracking it does, how sensitive it is, like whether it responds to moving forward and back, or it only does yaw and roll. Flying with your doors open, realize with the pitched up attitude, it looks like a dragonfly eyes looking. Oh, does it? Hold on, let me look. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it's totally just even more of a dragonfly like head and eyes shape. Yeah. Just so fun. Oh, I gotta put a dog in this real quick. A cat. Just a cat sitting on it. Oh, wait. Oh, was that Copilot? I think that was Copilot. This is silly. Don't question it, okay? It's fine. No! Oh! Bug down. All right, let me go find you guys. Where are we? All right, here's Loki. Here's Cyber, I think. Should turn off the G effects too. I feel like we're dogfighting now. Kip literally on the ground. It happens. The true meaning of the channel name. It's just about my failures. On the ground. No gear retracted, or the gear retracted on the ground. It's really hard to like fly next to you guys. That's what happens when I hit the afterburner. It pulls me back into the seat. I can use the forward camera. We're all just chasing each other in a circle. Man, I do need to finish the movie though. It just got to the good part. With like the betrayal. I was like, oh, time to stop watching. Oh, the second one's coming out soon. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to the theater and see it. A friend of mine is interested in going to. We have like a theater we go to that has a beer and we have an Alamo, or a couple Alamos, but we'll probably go to Alamo, where we can have a beer. You get an assigned lazy boy to sit in. Nobody's allowed to use their phones or talk. I think there's some AMC theaters like that as well. Any kind of those dine-in theaters are great. Get a beer, burger, couple of laughs, like an In-N-Out. It's like an In-N-Out with a movie in the background. Beers, burgers, laughs. It's kind of hard to fly together in these just because they're so fast. Maybe we should meet at the same point. Alamo's great. Yeah, Alamo is awesome. Back when I was jobless, I went a few times just alone during the workday and watched movies. It was the best thing ever. It's so underrated. I think it's becoming more highly rated now that people realize it's a thing you can actually do, which is just go to a movie by yourself. But I went a couple times, like during the day, when I was between jobs, and I was just like, this is the best thing ever. Just chilling at 1 or 2 p.m. middle of the workday, or even like 11 a.m. Go watch a movie. Have an 11 a.m. beer and chicken sandwich at the Alamo. It was great. Dave says, in settings under eye tracking reset. Yeah, I have that. So here, I have the eye tracking reset and it still messes up. So here's with the Toby on, and I just hit eye tracking reset right there. And now I'll hit the afterburners. Oh, you're right. It did work. All right, you're right. I take it back. I think it's because I have the position not set to 0. My forward position, like my seated position. So I think I can turn that off. Yeah, this position. So if I turn this one off and hit OK. I have eye tracking on very slightly. So now as I move forward and back in my seat, hopefully it won't reset that. Let's follow the river. Okay, so let me find you. Right, I see Cyber. Wait, Soul, what's your tag? What's your tag in... I don't know what your tag is. Anyway, you're not Bobo, are you? Are you? It's hard to remember everybody's 20 names. All right, Dave, take it easy, man. Thanks for the tip. Oh, you're in pause. Oh, you are Loki. That's right. Okay. I'm just gonna follow Pry. Pry is right here in front of me. Follow the river for a bit. Okay, now I'm going to Loki. Oh, you're in the velocity. Wait, you disappeared. Oh, there you are. All right, follow the leader. Loki's the leader. Where are we going? Back to the airport? Oh, velocity. What am I saying? Yeah, the vertigo. Sorry. Velocity. There's no velocity. We're gonna go in the canyon? You paused again. We need a leader. I'm just gonna go back to where everyone else is and start following the canyon. Do this for a little bit. and then call it an afternoon. All right, I'm following Cyber. He's in front of me. Yeah, he's making the noises, yeah, because of the G's. So if I pull really hard, we can black out and we can red out as well. There's the blackout. You can turn these off in assistance settings under, I think it's under user experience. All right, I'm gonna go catch up to Cyber. Yeah, Cyber and Veerman are down near the river. That's where I'm going, mate. All right, let's go. Let's go. Don't forget about the wing break. I gotta keep reminding myself. What? Bobo says ornithopter and it's showing like an Airbus. What the heck? It even says ornithopter. Did you get like a custom livery or something? Are there already custom liveries for it? Maybe that's what's happening. Feel the force, Luke. This is good, silly fun. This is practice for the challenge. Oh, no custom livery. Switch planes using... Oh, aircraft selector. Oh, I see. This is ridiculous. Oh! No! And this is pretty fun. This thing is a good time. Need a jet to keep up. Yeah, this thing goes like, what, 500 to 600 knots or something like that? It's a bit ridiculous. In the best way. It's just so fast. It's just really fun. Gonna catch up, I hope. What's nice is how you can just hit the speed brake, the wing brake, and just hover. Like you just hold the wing brake and give it enough power to be hovering. Probably looks so funny if somebody was watching me do this in real life. The way I'm turning my head to keep the camera, to keep the horizon level. Sitting in a chair, twisting and turning. No! Oh, I think I just hit something. Oh no. Oh, we're glitching through the world. I am upside down. Milk. Oh, hey. There we go. Nice view there. We're back. Yeah, this is good fun. I feel like I'm training for the challenge. Oh no! The Grand Canyon, the biggest insect swatter. What is going on here? I'm trying to pitch the nose up, but it's... It's like a bug caught on a window. Let me in! I can't get out. There we go. I'll just slide down the window. Alright, that kind of worked. Mayday. I should probably turn that off at this point. Come on, we're from the year 10,000. We don't black out. Oh no, what? I don't know what's up with the physics with this thing where it just clings to the surface. What is good? Oh no. This is, I have to go to glider mode to get out. We can just fold the wings, make our way down. Okay. I can't unfold the wings. All right, the tried and true solution. I think I want to try the, I gotta try the challenge a couple times before I call it a day here. I can't not beat that challenge. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna go to the challenge. The Grand Canyon's great fun, but I want to check the box. Not that it matters, but when I did this on Tuesday and I streamed it, and I turned the music on, I remember saying, I wonder if this is going to get me a copyright strike. It wasn't technically a copyright strike, but it auto-detected the music and demonetized the video, even though the music is part of the game, which was weird, kind of funny. All right, here we go. All right, gear is up. Turn off the Toby. I'm going to try to do the thing that I saw Lyric do yesterday on his stream. He's just like a variety streamer. He's hilarious. He touched the tail of the ornithopter to the person he picked up, the guy you're rescuing, and it insta-boarded the guy. It put him right on the ship instantly. So if I can land right on him and make contact with him, it'll just count as him boarding the plane, boarding the ship. I'm sure it's easier said than done, but we'll see how it goes. Cheats. It's new meta. It's the new meta. It's your reward for landing that close.
The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position.
I hadn't actually landed close enough to the down pilot to even see that happen. I feel like if I actually landed close enough, I would have seen it happen myself. But it is hard to land close to him.
Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Oh? Is he in? No, he wasn't in. Oh, no. Yep, there you go. All right, go. Oh, I forgot to put the gear down.
Our best chance is the botanical station. It's on the other side of these
Just
mountains.
land on him? Yeah, exactly. That's what happens.
Let's move.
But you have to touch
The storm
him
is closing in
specifically
on us.
the part that he runs to, like towards the back of it, towards the tail.
It's getting too close. Faster! Faster! Move! Move!
Meant to do that.
Over there! Head to the station. It's our only chance.
Oh no, too late. Man. Yeah, more towards the tail. Yeah, you have to like touch, yeah, towards the back half of it, like land that right on his head. Which, you know, I wouldn't have done when I did this on like Tuesday, or I think I did a little on Thursday too, because I'm mostly playing in first person, but it's definitely much easier in third person. That's what I planned on doing when I downloaded it, was thinking, yeah, land the tail by him or on him. Yeah, yeah.
I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, it makes sense because they coded it so it's like, hey, it's collision detection, right? Yeah, I used afterburners the whole time. Or not the whole time, but all the way up till the pilot, and then from the pilot to the cave, and then try to save a little bit after the cave for the final boost. But yeah, it's not easy.
Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Oh yeah, it's so hard. Is he on?
I'm in. Our best chance is the botanical station. It's on the other side of these mountains.
I think that's where I'm losing all the time, is picking him up. Like, if I can figure out, if I can get consistent on picking him up faster, my chances are going to be a lot better. I don't know if anywhere on the inside of it shows you your afterburner level or not, but like, in the third person view, you can see how much afterburner you have left. I mean, this is definitely so much easier in third person. I feel like it's cheating doing it in third person.
Move, move!
14% afterburners still. Yeah, I need to use afterburners more through this section, I think.
Over there! Head to the station. It's our only chance.
Oh, too late.
This is gonna be tight.
No, no. I thought it was gonna end, so I just kind of stopped trying. If I didn't just stop, I probably would have gotten it. No. I was like, okay, well, there's the sandstorm. We're about to touch it, so it's going to end it. And then it didn't end it, which is kind of confusing. Okay. I guess it gives us like a little buffer there. If we get there fast enough, it like is another checkpoint or something like that. All right, that wasn't bad. I mean, I think I just need to use my afterburners more in the cave section than I have been.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
No. All right. right, restart. Go around. Yep, yep. I don't think I actually need to put the gear down though. It's just another step, and you can land it without the gear all the way down. The gear is more just like retracted, like you can see the bottom, like it just pulls it up instead of extending it. Like it's still there. You can physically still land on it, it looks like. See how it's like flat on the bottom? You can kind of see the little feet.
I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position.
Relax your shoulders.
Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Oh my god, start running, dude. What? What did I touch? Did my tail touch a piece of the sand? Rip. Okay, that's the downside of having no landing gear. Maybe I should just do it in third person. Activate easy mode. It's still gonna be hard though. Use your afterburners at the best moment. Oh, the wings touch the sand. Come on.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. As possible. Every second counts.
What is he doing? Dude. What the heck? He's not even running. Dude, what? Come on. That is such crap. What the hell was that? He's literally running in place.
Let's move.
Yeah, you have to like touch him with the tail. It's just really hard. Once you're down, it's really hard to make micro adjustments like move a little left or right.
It's getting too close. Faster! Faster!
No. Oh man. Yawing really does nothing either. I can't believe how hard they made this, honestly. Like, this game's supposed to be like not an arcade level challenge on hard mode kind of thing. I mean, I like that it's challenging, but I'm surprised how hard they made it. First, what's up, fish? He saw how I landed last time. Yeah, I had the gear down that time because I think I was able to like turn around while I was on the ground. I don't know.
Make an emergency landing.
On the
Storm
clearing,
is
go
getting
afterburners?
close. I need immediate extraction.
Pretty much using afterburners unless I'm in a
northwest of your
turn.
position.
But that little like slot that I have to go through, I need to, probably should do the wing fold thing. I should have just been level. My wings weren't level. Top Gun in Vegas were really hard, yeah.
Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Oh, I killed him. I killed him with the wings. Yeah, I didn't do the Top Gun ones at all. Haven't gotten an A on any of the challenges. Yeah, I don't think I have an A either. I think I have a B. I only did them each once, but then I went back and did the first one a few times to try to set a record. I think I got like top 100 or something. It's probably like top 2,000 at this point. Yeah, I didn't play any of the, didn't try any of the other ones after that, so I have a C in all the other ones.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position. Land as close to the wreck as possible. Every second counts.
Oh my god, the wind here is also insane. It just like, look how it's tilting.
I'm in. Our best chance is the
The wind there, I don't even know what the wind measurement is, but it feels like the wind is turned to like 100 knots as soon as you get close to him. There's just this pocket there that's just blowing the crap out of you. I think this has like a couple invisible checkpoints in it where you go and it like resets the storm position and stuff.
Faster!
It feels that way.
Move! Move! Over there! Head to the station. It's our only chance. This is gonna be tight.
No! Come on! Ah! I thought that was it. I needed like 1 second.
I have a problem. I've lost the engines. I'm gonna make an emergency landing. The storm is getting close. I need immediate extraction. I'm northwest of your position.
Oh, the gear is down.
quick as possible. Every second counts. I'm in. Our best chance is the botanical station. It's on the other side of these mountains. Let's move. The storm is closing in on us.
We're moving. $35% afterburner
It's
still.
getting too close. Faster! Faster! Move! Move! Over there! Head to the station. It's our only chance. This is gonna be tight.
Come on, get down. Count it.
That was close.
Yes.
That was some
Finally.
piloting skill. Thank you. You saved my life.
Oh, finally. That is not easy. Check. 230. I bet the limit is actually 230 for like getting in the hole. Butter. Finally. GG. Wow, that took a lot of tries. I've tried that over 3 streams, I think. Whew. 61% mastered. Yeah, I don't have an A in anything either. I'd been trying to beat my... What was my record here? What? How do you do it in a minute 25? What? A minute 25? How is the gap that big? 51, 40, 25? I think mine's like 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 1 second. How do you do a minute 25? What? Cheat? Maybe. I don't know. How is that possible to beat someone by like 20 seconds? Hacks? Definitely cheating.
There are a couple of harvesters here. This area is probably rich in spice.
Oh, that didn't count? Oh no, why didn't it count? I didn't touch it for long enough. Oh no! Oh. They did not give you a lot of afterburner on this one. I'm already at 20%. So that guy was in about 10 seconds from now is when he finished it. A minute 24 or something. I've been using afterburners the entire time. I'm almost out of afterburners and I'm at a minute 20. Somehow he finished it in this time. No way. Well, very sus. All right, that's fine. That's enough for me today. GG. How do you cheat in the sim? I have no idea. No clue. Maybe there's some like slew mode hack or something, or you inject data to reposition your plane. I have no clue. I don't know how you do. I can only get to the second point in that amount of time, and the guy is 1 in that amount of time. I'd like to see the video. Show me the evidence. All right, guys, good game. We just hit the 3-hour mark. I'm gonna call it for today, and I think we should talk about we can talk about on-air company stuff. I kind of want. I think it would be cool to have a stream day where we do all the on-air company stuff together all at the same time. So like everybody that wants to do on-air VA stuff, we could like say we do the base camp stuff. We could coordinate like having 5 or 10 of us in on-air bringing supplies to the base camp all at once in like a, you know, a caravan of flights. Could be kind of cool, but I'll think about it. I'll chat with you guys on Discord. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. I might be on tomorrow for a little stream. But I'm good for today. I'm going to go and play Deep Rock Galactic and Helldivers 2 and crack a beer. All those good things that we do on Saturdays. And I have to watch the rest of Dune, so I got a checklist. All right, guys, have a good one. See ya, Soul. See ya, Fish, Josh, Espelite, Cyber, Mark, Sierra. Can on-air be multiple? Multiple like Rock and Stone? Fish out. Can on-air be multiple? I don't know what you mean, but we can chat about it on Discord. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. Good flights. Good Lord of the Rings lore. Emmett, yep. See you guys. Have a good day. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace.